What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Parasyte, episode 19. Last time, so what happened where Shinichi, oh man, Shinichi and Migi got called into the station after that whole situation with Ryoko and the detective, the PI, and they have a criminal. He's just crazy. That's why I'm making that face. Sorry. Trying to identify either other people who can sense parasites, which now we know is confirmed it's not just women, or other parasites. So, like, either you are, I'll say that again because I kind of talked in the middle of it and that might have been confusing. So, either identify other humans who can identify parasites, or identify parasites. So they want to know, is Shinichi a parasite, or is he like you? Can he sense other parasites? Well, man, it's a complicated case. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, but yeah. Anyway, let's jump into the oh no! Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out. And we are probably going to start All of Us Are Dead. If not tonight, then definitely Monday, because tomorrow, Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer. But I'm going to my friend's house for a little bit. I'm going to try to record All of Us Are Dead. Or haiku. Ooh, I might have to do haiku first when I get back. But yeah, anyway. So if you're looking forward to those reactions, if you're watching it on YouTube right now, this Parasyte reaction, you want to see some haiku ahead of time? Or 2 episodes ahead on Patreon, I'm just saying. Anyway, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Good. Lucky. You're fucking lucky. Because if he wasn't asleep, you'd have been fucked, okay? Oh my goodness. I wonder if he went to sleep on purpose or if you just got lucky. Like, I wonder if he can control it now. Because before he couldn't. Shinichi is shitting bricks. Okay, so we're gonna get his backstory. Okay, murder. Because I am one. Oh. Yeah, you guys said he was the one we saw murder that woman, and like, I don't know if it was the first episode or what. Yep, that's him. That's probably the one from that one group that was murdering the girls in that like parking garage. Okay, yeah, it is. Why are you so intent to point them out, though? Fuck you! You'd never. Fuck off. I'm glad you got caught for something that you didn't do. Because you got away with way too fucking much. I can't believe you got away with that many murders. Like, how the fuck do you guys let that happen? What? I don't know if they know whether to trust him or not. They're like questioning him now. Oh? Was I not far off with this whole baby thing? I'm still trying to process that conversation and like what the deeper meaning in that was. Was it really just about like him having a parasite? 肉体的にだけでなく、精神的にやたらに疲れているみたいだな。お前が寝ている間にすげえ怖い人に会ったんだ。人? Oh, so it wasn't intentional. でも多分あれは人殺しだな。Yep. 人間もいれば、人食いのパラサイト田村玲子が俺を救ってくれたんだ。俺の胸の穴を。あの行動は私には未だに理解できない。Why do you look sad, Migi? He looks kind of sad. 我々と人間は一つの家族だ。Dude, if Migi sacrifices himself for Shinichi one day, I'm gonna cry. Fuck. Oh, that's why you had that look on your face. He hates them. He must have had some sort of experience with them in the past. Personal experience. Oh, you were... Uh-oh. Who's feeding him information? A cop? What? He's a senior? 言うことがいちいち大げさなんだよな。泉、一度言おうと思っていたんだが、お前いつも本気出してないだろう。最後ぐらい本気でいけ。そうはいかないんだよな。He's gotta hold back. Oh, you overdid it, Shinichi. Oh. Dude. The scar on his chest. Yeah. He looks so sad. He does look tired. Oh. Oh, she's going with him? Oh. He's not here for them? You were there for them, him. それが何かはわからんが、あと一つだ。君の助言が欲しい。なんで、泉くんばっかり。この学校のみんな、無理して忘れようとしてるのに。もともと普通の道のはずだよ。ただの高校の。 なのにちょっと歩くとそこが血でべっとりしてる。I do feel bad that it seems like it's always him dragged into it. And she cares about him. She's like, God, can't he just be left alone? Leave him be. Like, let him be a kid, you know? 例えば、火炎放射器だ。あんなに速い相手に。もちろん炎だけじゃ倒せない。 しかし効果はあると思う。つまりだな。ぎょっとするんだ。しかも表面だけが。外で心がずれる。つまり、ぎょっとする。後藤の体には何箇所にも既成部分があり、それを一つの意識が統率しているわけだから、その意識がぎょっとしたとき、大きく体勢を崩す。なるほど。 So you're trying to come up with a way to stop him. I mean, he's the biggest threat to you right now.
一つの体に何匹潜んでいようが、心臓は一つだ。
Okay. Bro, I don't know. I mean, you make it like he just kind of simplified it. Doesn't matter. They all just have one heart. Okay. We'll see. So this is game day. Okay. Or D-Day. Is it D-Day? So they've identified where he's at. His location. Okay. How? Who gave you the information? Did Migi know where they were? How would he know that? How did they narrow this down? Who gave them information? It was just something they already had, something they did on their own? There's a parasite among you, or some shit. Don't say that. That would cause a riot, chaos. Oh. Okay.
わかんねえって。直接見なきゃわかんねえよ。こんな画像じゃ。にしてもすげえな。まるで戦争じゃねえか。
Dude.
これで俺の出る幕なんてあんの？あれ？
あ？
おんちゃん。軍隊だけじゃ頼りなくて殺人犯。
If Migi's awake, he's so screwed.
よっぽどだな。
うるさい、黙ってる。
If Migi was awake, that guy would have said something by now.
わかりません。
せめて君が見たという一つの体に数匹同居する変わり種がわかれば。
変わり種。
それともう一人、市長の広川だが。
You know his name.
そうだ。肝心の広川。あの時、広川が何だと言いかけたんだ。
He's like the leader, that's what you're saying?
センシング映像から人間の DNA 組成を持たない物質を消します。違いますね。次の斜めよ。
No hits.
この中にもいません。
距離もあるから正確には言えんが。
How is this criminal not sensing him? Whatever.
いた。こいつです。まずは女か。
We don't know her. I wonder if this is going to be important or not. Like, okay. For example, what I'm trying to say is, like, is she going to become an important character in these next couple of episodes, or is she going to become kind of like just a one-off, you know, like she's like a guest star for the episode, if you will. Okay. So yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know what to really say about this episode. Not much happened. I mean, they've gone forward with this. The government has gone forward with trying to exterminate all of the pests, all of the parasites. So I kind of feel like I feel bad for Shinichi. Like Migi commented earlier in the episode, he's tired, not only in body but in spirit. Like he's just so tired of all of this. It's so heavy all the time. He's got to deal with death, murder, trying to kind of deal with the fact that, like, or come to terms with the fact that parasites it's not as black and white as you may have thought. Like, he saw some good in Ryoko, and that was really shocking for him that she was the one that closed up that hole for him. She was the one who gave him that closure. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's just a lot for him to process, and it's just like one thing after another with him, so like maybe he doesn't really get much time to process everything that he's going through and to really deal with it in a healthy way, because like the only person he can really talk to about it is Migi. I mean, the other guy, Udo, I think his name is, he doesn't see him all that often, so it's not like he can, you know, vent with him. I mean, I don't know if he has his phone number. If he had his phone number, he could. I don't know. But it just seems like a lot of the time he's just doing it all on his own. Anyway. And then, you know, all stressed out about this murderer, identifying him. And then the murderer thing is weird because Migi was awake, so I feel like you should have been able to identify him, so that seems like a big plot hole. I don't know how you couldn't sense him in the truck. He's like 2 feet from you, but okay. I don't know. Unless he was lying about being able to sense them. And, like, he can just tell, like, not based on, like, frequencies or anything, but, like, he can just tell through, like, your eyes if you're a murderer or not, or something like that, or if you're not human, like, if something's just not there. Like, with him, something's not there. Like, he has no sense of, like, right or wrong. His moral compass is just off, or you just don't feel certain types of emotions. I don't really know what he is. I don't know if he's a sociopath or a psychopath or what he is, but something's not right, you know, something's not all there for you to be going out and murdering a bunch of women and getting your kicks off of that. Like, there's something that's not right about it. Like, mentally. So, like, maybe he can sense people like him, people who just are not capable of feeling everything that they should be feeling, you know? Anyway. So that could be why he couldn't sense, that Shinichi's a parasite, because he is still fully human in his mind. His mind hasn't been taken over, so he's, yeah, maybe that's why. He's not, like, missing any emotions, at least not anymore. Like, maybe he couldn't cry. That wasn't really an emotion, that was just, like, a kind of a way to identify how you're feeling, like a physical indicator of it, but a physical response that he was lacking, but, like, he could still feel, so even if he couldn't cry, maybe it wouldn't even matter. Anyway, so they're narrowing down the leader of this parasite group, but just because this is one group, you know, there could be others, but they're wrapping this all up in a season, so I guess we're sticking with just this group is the only one that the world has to worry about. I don't know. Maybe it's very, like, self-contained right now. Maybe it's just in Japan. Sorry. So maybe. So he knows Hirokawa is the leader of this group. So I guess really right now, you just have to identify him. I mean, you don't know what he looks like, but you do know his name. So, like, maybe if you give them the name, they can kind of, like, okay, is Hirokawa here? Like, then they could go get him that way, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they don't want to, I can't say that. I was going to say they don't want to give up what knowledge they have to the parasites. They don't want to give it up to them, but I guess you kind of already have given away what you know, because you went to their exact location, so clearly you know someone or something. I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's better to not be specific and call out names. You don't want them to, like, catch on, I guess, to the fact that you might know who a specific individual is. That might, like, set some alarm bells off, and then, like, set maybe some of the parasites, like, contingency plans in place. Oh, God, anyway. So then, what else? What else was I gonna say? The Shinichi, okay, so I kind of talked about that. With what Murno said, like, why is it always him? One step off the track and we're covered in blood, or we're surrounded in blood, or something like that, she said. I feel for her, because it's kind of true. I mean, they're high school students, and they've witnessed how many murders in their school, and Shinichi, like, outside of school. I mean, it's fucked up that they've had to deal with so much trauma in their youth, especially. But, and especially, like, for her, she just feels bad that, like, why does it seem like it's always him? He's always the one who's got to, like, save the day, or it's, like, always surrounding him. And instead of her kind of, like, I'm happy that instead of her like accusing him of like, oh, is there something wrong with you? You seem to always be in the center of things. She felt bad for him. She empathized, or she sympathized. Maybe she can't empathize because she doesn't really know what he's going through exactly. But I don't know. I think it was just nice because most of the time she's always like pointing her finger at him, like accusing him, like, are you really Shinichi? Like, all this, but for once she kind of was like having his back, and I liked that. Like, can't you just leave him alone? Like, leave him out of it. Stop dragging him back into it when he finally thinks that maybe he's in the clear, he's done with all of this shit, and he can just move on with his life and be a regular high school student. You guys pull him back into this. Like, just, can't you just leave him? Can't you just leave him alone? Let him try to move on, you know? I get it. And then what else happened? I'm trying to remember. That might really be it. I do like the fact that we saw Migi sympathize, or like, he felt bad for Shinichi, and it seemed like he was kind of sad that Ryoko's dead. So like when he mentioned it, and she said, you know, we're one, and we're one family, like we're one and the same. We're two parts of a whole. I think it really started to make me maybe rethink things, or reassess kind of who he is and what his maybe purpose is in this world, like Ryoko was constantly questioning her own. And maybe like questioning, you know, his own feelings, if he has any, which I think he does, because there's been like, at least that I can think of off the top of my head, there's that one where he stood up for Shinichi with the PI, and then now it seemed like he felt sorry for Shinichi, you know, like he cared for him. And I think it's, well, one, obviously he's developing human emotions, and because he's going to probably be questioning all of this, because he clearly could sense that Ryoko, she had some sort of human emotion, that he knew she felt something, or I don't know, I think he knew that she felt something. I mean, I hope he does, because he's like, oh, I've never sensed this from a parasite before. Hopefully he could identify that it was an emotion. Maybe not, maybe it was just like this foreign thing and he still doesn't know what it is, but I'm hoping that he figures it out, because maybe instead of him seeing him and Shinichi as like two completely different beings with two completely different objectives, maybe there would be something beneficial about them, you know, seeing each other as something more than just human and parasite. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe if they could like at least see each other as friends, and not just because, oh, we both want to survive, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want him to. What would be the benefit of them becoming friends? What would be the benefit of them seeing each other as more than just two people in an unfortunate situation where they have to share a body? You know, what would be the benefit in that? Would they would they become stronger? I don't know, would they, I feel like if they did come to some sort of like, I don't know what you would call it, like, not, I don't want to call it an understanding, but an understanding of each other on a more emotional level. Like, have a really maybe just genuine, sincere moment between the two. Sincere, did I say that? I think. Maybe they could both benefit from it, like, emotionally and mentally. Like, maybe that would really help Shinichi, you know? Maybe Migi would get a sort of like, maybe a sense of a higher maybe sense of self, and like Ryoko constantly trying to figure out who she was in the end. In her dying moment, she did. She's like, oh, I was meant to be a mother. I was meant, this was what I was meant for. This is what I decided my purpose is going to be or should be. Maybe for Migi, he'll decide my purpose is to protect Shinichi. I don't know, but I feel like at the end, she was happier. And maybe that's the end goal. Like, maybe if they could both come to terms with, or at least Migi could come to terms with his emotions, they'd both be a lot happier. I mean, that's a good goal to have in life. Like, just to be happy and to feel fulfilled and to feel like you know why you're here and you know what you're meant to do and you go for it. Like, I don't know. But maybe that's not what it is. Maybe I'm talking too much. I also didn't really eat anything today, so maybe I can't think well and I'm not executing my thoughts properly because, well, they're not very well put together to begin with. Anyway, I really do need to eat something. I could feel it like hitting me. It's been a struggle to freaking think this whole review. Anything else? I don't know. I feel like I've talked about everything though. Maybe there's a benefit in them seeing each other as more than just monsters. Like, not just Shinichi and Migi, but like humans and parasites. Like, wouldn't it be better if you guys could coexist versus like going to war with each other? Like, obviously we've established war is a horrible fucking thing, at least in Attack on Titan, and it should be avoided at all costs. I mean, but they're going for it. But maybe it is better to kill them all off versus like sharing the world with them. I really don't know. I mean, I would hope not, but like, you're a food source though. At least in Attack on Titan, it's a little different. You know, like, you're not, no one's like really like a fucking food source. You're a food source to them. So, your existence is constantly going to be threatened. Not because of like, because of kind of just like a nature thing, you know, like, you're not really at the top of the food chain anymore. You're not the apex predator. You've been replaced. It's very similar to Hunter x Hunter and Chimera Ant arc. And if you can't find some sort of balance, you guys will be killed off. But I get it. You've never been the prey before and you don't want to start now. I certainly understand. I would feel worse about killing them off if, but they've shown that they have the capacity to develop emotion, but it takes a really long time, you know? So it's like, you can never really make them see reason, or like, I don't know, not reason, and what am I trying to say? Like, you'll never make them feel bad for you. Like, so you can't negotiate with them that way. You'll have to find another way to negotiate with them into like not killing all of you. I don't know. Good luck. But it is fucked up to kill all of them off, I guess. Oh, I guess that's shitty of me to say. It is. Is it? Oh god, I don't know. I'm questioning it. I would feel like, I would say, yeah, I'd be more inclined to say yes if they felt something, like a human emotion, but if they don't feel anything. But then again, I don't know, it's like, should you feel bad for killing a shark? They don't feel human emotion. I don't know, a lot of people would probably say yeah. But a parasite is a lot more of a threat to the human race than a shark. I don't know, guys. I'm struggling here. I don't know what to say. I'm back and forth on it. I wouldn't feel bad if they killed off all the parasites. I wouldn't. But like, obviously from other shows I've seen, it's not... I know it's not right to kill them all off. They're not like doing it maliciously. Like, they're not going out and killing you guys maliciously, at least most of the time. I mean, you're really just food. I mean, it's unfortunate that you're their food source, but it is what it is. I see it from both sides, is what I'm trying to say. It's hard for me. Like, I'm a human, so I want to, like, I'm like naturally inclined to like agree with, oh, let's kill them off. Like, I don't want to be murdered, but seeing, I can put myself in the parasite's shoes where it's like, we're not really doing anything wrong. Like, we're eating, you know, like, your food. You know, like, don't you eat cows? Don't you eat pigs? Don't you eat chickens? Do you call, like, a farmer a murderer for, like, killing his livestock? Raising it up and then killing it? No. You don't call him a murderer or evil or whatever, but... So, like, they could make that argument to them, and then what are the humans gonna say? They're probably gonna say, I mean, you're right, but... we don't want to be foods, so you gotta go. Oh, man. Anyway. I really just don't see the humans negotiating with them. We're just not like that. Maybe with our own race, but none others. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.